Professional app developers are going to hate me for sharing what I'm about to share with you right up here. Imagine that for all your API needs, image generation, video generation, LLMs, text to speech, imagine for all of those different things, you could use one single API provider. Imagine you didn't have to go for each app and use a different API key. Now, that's what I'm about to demonstrate right now. I mean, some of you might think it's not even possible to have every single AI model in one place with one API key. I'm talking to you about every possible model you've probably ever heard of in your life. Whether it's restoring images, enhancing videos, removing backgrounds, flux images, it's open source models, voice creation, voice cloning, generating images from a face, captioning videos, generating images, generating songs even, transitioning, even getting data from video, like for example, where an object is placed. Basically, more or less anything you can think of. So before we go any further, save this video so that whenever you think, wait, where can I find an API for this specific thing? You know it's going to be in one place. And the best part is you only need one API key, which will run everything. Once you have that one API key, which isn't hard to get, you can at that moment start telling your AI builder to build up an app for you, and he never has to ask for API keys for different providers, so you can keep it safe. So if it ever leaks or anything bad happens to you, you can always just switch it out, switch the API key. Think about how amazing that is. Now, I told you developers are going to hate me for this, and I'm about to tell you what it's called. It's called Replicate. And if you want the link, just type link in the description and I'll send you the link so you can find all these models. Now, when you go to their websites, you'll realize that what some people have done, they've taken local open source models, you know, the ones you can download for free on GitHub, and actually launched them on Replicate. So you can actually use some of the open source models on Replicate. Now, some of the costs of using this are so cheap. It says like the price is $0.0000001 per use. Basically free. It's basically free. It would take you like 1 million uses to pay for one use of it. And the reason why is because the open source models, some of the computing power necessary to use these models is so small that actually in the end it's almost insignificant. And that's why you can get very, very, very good value for your money when you're using Replicate. Now, no one's ever done this. I've never seen another company do this except for Replicate, where it's taken every single model you can think of, even the big ones, even Gemini, even Opus, even ChatGPT, OpenAI, and all the different models. And the reason why this is so important, let me explain why this is so important. Because if you're developing an app with multiple API keys, first of all, you could lose track. Secondly, you won't be able to track how much you're spending for each and every of the models. And thirdly, it's harder to manage a lot of different companies when you're building your product. And if your product needs multiple different types of apps, different types of APIs, this is going to be the one that helps you build properly. Now, every time a new model comes out, they update it, and you can click on Explore at the top to see imaging, video, language, and different other things. But I want to show you something that you're going to love me for. In the dashboard, you can see how much you spent for each and every generation you created. So, for example, I recently created some sound effects for my AI video editing software. So over here, I used Stability 2.5, which is actually a very powerful model. And let you hear one of the outputs. So that was a notification sound effect. That actually costs me 20 cents to create. Now, the reason why is because this is not an open source sound effect creation, and you can see the approximate cost of each generation. Don't say I don't invest in you guys. And basically, you can see it's 20 cents each. But when you're looking at generations that are more open source, from open source project, you can see the costs are much, much cheaper. So let's go down. So these were all the audio I created. And now you can see less than 0.1 cents. Most of the things I do with Replicate are all extremely, extremely cheap. And then I can amass a lot of AI output for very, very cheap. So follow me, guys, if you want me to help you build your perfect app And if you always want to be updated with the latest AI news and things like this, see you in the next video.